With the string of successful postseason journeys in the mid-2010s, Naperville Central may not get a shot at state this year, but they're still striving to live up to the lofty standards the Redhawks boys soccer program has already established. We examine Central in this team profile, presented by Molly Maid of Aurora, Naperville area. In just year two under head coach Troy Adams, the Naperville Central boys soccer program found itself near the pinnacle of performance. From 2011 to 2013, the Redhawks finished second in the state series twice, adding a third-place trophy for good measure. 10 years later, the 2021 team is still using those squads as a benchmark.
Luckily, we do have a couple of kids that had siblings on some of those teams. So we actually yesterday were talking as we prepare for North, kind of talking about where have we had success, how have we had success. And, you know, they were a lot younger then, but they still remembered those games and those events. So, yeah, you draw on what you did well and try to keep working towards that goal.
Even with those state teams a decade in the past, ties still link them to the present roster. Juniors Alex Poole and Tomas McCormick are each the younger siblings of members in the state series lineup. Of course, there is no state series this year, but that only means additional emphasis on conference games.
In a typical year, there's about 12 games that have some real significance and importance to them. Those 5 conference games right now, and then the 7 tournament games.
Through 5 matches, the Redhawks are 2-1-2, with the sole loss a 1-0 setback against North in a nail-biter. Pushing Central to a potential resurgence have been a pair of senior leaders who have elevated their play as well as their presence.
Our goalkeeper, Caden Redpath, has not only played huge, but has really kind of taken on an additional leadership role. Him and Evan Lukoff both really have helped solidify a year that needed some of that.
While clearly the focus is set squarely on the 2021 season for now, dare to peek into the future for just a moment, and you'll catch a glimpse of a promising horizon. The Redhawks are young, and they're on the upswing.
We have 8 seniors and then 12 underclassmen, and a lot of those 12 underclassmen start. So I would say it's been a year of excitement, because I think a lot of times those younger kids get really excited about playing in those games. So there's been that added kind of that undertone of new.
Despite having to wait until next fall to once again attempt a run at a state trophy, the Redhawks are an exciting team to watch now and in the future.